One of my favorite reasons for learning Cantonese may not be what you think it is. Let me explain. So we were driving home the other night after having dinner with my brother-in-law and his girlfriend. And we're just driving home on these back roads and we pull up to the most confusing intersection I have ever seen. I drew it out for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. This is what it looked like. We were pulling up here. This was a one-way road, okay? And then we knew this was two-way, and our navigation was telling us to go this way, but we couldn't see the signs that were in front of this road. But I can tell you what we saw here. The two signs we had at this stop sign were this. We had a right turn and a right and left turn. None of these say, take your little S curve and go this way. So anyway, we're at this stoplight, and I just tell my husband, like, I'm not gonna mess with this. I don't know if that's a one-way street. I can't see the sign in front of that, because there's a separate kind of light over there, okay? So I'm like, just turn right. It'll re-navigate us. It's not a big deal. And my husband just goes, fine, it's whatever, you know. He doesn't care that much to actually have an opinion. But in the back seat, I hear this. Hoisam lopo. Hoisam. So you know the first thing I do is I absolutely whip around to that boy and I just go, don't say that. And if you know me, you'll know that I really hate the phrase, happy wife, happy life.
Because I feel like if your wife is happy, you should also be happy. It's not just like only happy wife, okay? Everybody should be happy in their relationship. If only the wife is happy, it's not a happy life. Okay?
Personal feelings aside, I hear that from the back seat. And for those of you who don't know, Hoisam is happy and Lolpo is wife. And he was thinking he was really slick because he was like, say what? What'd I say? And I was like, you said happy wife, happy life. Even though I didn't actually hear the word for life, I can assume from that point. So then my brother-in-law goes, okay, shoot, no, my bad. And I was like, yeah, you're bad. Don't say that. You know I don't like that phrase. And just because you say it in Cantonese does not mean you get away with it. That's just one example of why I absolutely love learning Cantonese, even if I'm not fluent, even if it's not perfect, even if it's just to catch my brother-in-law when he tries to say things he knows I don't like.